Hi everyone, this is Kara here at Yoga, going live with an aerial class. Maybe you think aerial is intimidating for you or you know what it is. So if you want to just watch tonight and see what it's all about, it's really accessible. If you have a hammock, get your hammock out, let's practice. Let me know if you're here. And we'll get started in just a few minutes. Yeah. All right. So for today's practice, you want your hammock at inversion height. So inversion height is right at your hip bones. So when you press it straight down, it should be at your hip bones. And then you want to be right underneath your plumb line. Open up the fabric really wide. Fluff it open. And then take it right at your thumb. And sit in your hammock. And then you lay down. So all you need to do really is listen to my voice. Don't worry about watching, but just listen. As you lay down, paddle your feet like a bicycle. Make sure you're covered from head to toe. The more you paddle your feet, the more you'll get more fabric over your legs. And just take a few moments to feel your body and space. If this swaying motion bothers you, you can always lay down on your mat. Check in with your breath. Feel your body and space. And then rest your attention on the breath. Imagine as a brilliant ball of light. And as you inhale, you'll float that ball of light to the belly, the rims, and the chest. And as you exhale, imagine it floating down, rims, belly, draw the navel in, and let that ball hover right at the base of your spine. Extend the exhalation, letting that ball of light twitch with energy, waiting for the inhale. And then take that deeper diaphragmatic belly breath. Push the ball up to the belly. Another sip of air takes it to the rims. Another sip of air puts it in the throat. One more, it's illuminating the nostrils. And then big sigh out. Float it down all the way. Extend the exhalation. Allow the length of the inhales now to match the depth of the exhale. And using your heartbeat or your brain, count the inhales and let them match the exhale. Balancing out the breath will help to balance out your mind. When the breath feels a little more even, smooth out the transitions. The spaces between breaths. Let the top of each inhale roll right into the exhale. And let the bottom of each exhale, let it roll right into the inhale. So you have one continuous, beautiful breath, like an ocean wave, rolling in and out of the beach. Very natural, very smooth. And this is the breath you want to maintain throughout your practice. When you're coming out early of a pose, just do so mindfully, intelligently, and slowly for your body. And if you know me, I might ask you to do some crazy things. Feel free to skip any pose. At the same time, maybe you challenge yourself today. Go outside your comfort zone. On your next in-breath, bring your hands together in prayer and rub them vigorously, creating some heat, some energy, animation. Cup the eyes, watch the darkness, and set your intention for the class. It could be peace, love, breath, relief, play, whatever it is. Repeat it to yourself 3 times. And then bring your thumbs to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Close your palms to seal the intention. Reach your arms overhead, stretching fingertips to toes. Grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand and just lean over to the right with the arms. Shoulder stays behind the ear, and let your legs follow the arms over to the right. So you feel deep stretch all the way down from the left side of the body. Breathe down into your armpit, the ribs, the waist, the hip. And on your next in-breath, come back to center. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand and give a little tug up and out of the ribs. Lean over towards the left. Shoulder stays behind the ear. And then just let the legs follow the arms. Hips will go to the right naturally. Arms and legs to the left. Then breathe down the whole right side of the body. Pour the breath down the armpit. Let it drip down the ribs, the waist, the hip. Let it bathe the thigh, the knee, calf, the ankle. Inhale back to center. And just take a few of these at your own pace. Tick-tock from right to left and from left to right. Get used to moving inside the fabric. Cardinal rule of aerial yoga is that the more the muscles are engaged, the easier it is to move inside the fabric. So just take a moment, relax the body, notice how it hugs in. The fabric just gives you just a little cinch. And then engage the heels, squeeze the calves, the glutes, engage the inner thighs, and you'll see how it pushes the fabric away, and you'll become lighter. Keep that engagement and roll onto your right hip. So your right hip is down, your right leg is down, like you're rolling over in bed. Arms are above your head, hands resting on your shoulder. Interlace the fingers, release the index finger. Kali Mudra, like a Charlie's angel. You're completely on your right side. As you exhale, tuck, curl, and round. Bring the knees in towards your forehead, chest in towards your thighs. As you inhale, open up, reach and stretch the arms and legs behind you as if one day they might touch. And then exhale, squeeze out all the stale air. Draw the knees closer towards the forehead, chest towards the thighs. Inhale, open up, big, deep inhalation. And exhale like you're jumping into a pool of water. Come into that tiny, itty-bitty ball, cannonball, splash. Inhale, open up, big belly breath. And then exhale, curl in. And relax the body completely. And just notice how sweet it is to be held here. It's like you're getting a little hug from your fabric. Re-engage the muscles of the body and roll to your back. Keeping the muscles engaged, keep pushing the fabric away as you roll onto your left side. Your left hip is down, your left leg is down, your arms are above your head, your hands rest on your shoulders. Interlace the fingers, release the index finger. And you know it now. As you exhale, you'll tuck, curl, and round like a little armadillo going back into its shell. As you inhale, open up. Be the tallest tree in the forest. And as you exhale, be the smallest pebble in the river. Inhale, open up. Make this the biggest, deepest stretch yet. And as you exhale, get into that itty-bitty ball. Draw the navel and making more room for the thighs to meet the chest and the knees to meet the forehead. And then relax the body completely. And again, just notice how sweet it is to be held. And then roll onto your back. Take the fabric off the legs. Take the legs straight up into the air. Maybe do a little kick around the ceiling. And slowly sit up. Bring your feet to the floor and stand up. And just a little review. This is the hammock. This is the main line. These are handles. If you don't have handles, don't worry, we're not doing any pose that really you'll need them, but they do help. All right, so pretend that you are just got out of the shower and you're taking your towel behind your back. So the fabric's right at your shoulder girdle. Good. And then walk your feet forward. So the fabric goes right underneath your shoulders. Bend your knees like you're sitting in a chair, and you'll put your weight into the fabric. So you're right underneath the plumb line. Drop the hips, and then make sure that the fabric is underneath the shoulders. So if it's up here in the armpits, it's not very nice. Make sure that it's underneath the shoulder girdle. Good, and that gives you traction. As you inhale, reach the arms back. Bring the big toes together. Spill your pelvic bowl back. Point your hip points towards your chest. Squeeze your inner thighs like you're doing a bridge pose. Open up the collarbones, the throat, take a little lean back. As you exhale, drop the hips and rock forward like plank pose. Keep your heels up. Bend your knees, slow and controlled. Come back to sitting in chair pose. Lift the heels up and lower down, reach the arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, release them behind your head. So hands behind your head like paradise arms pose, paradise pose. Again, keep squeezing the inner thighs together, lift the hips up, and dip the right elbow towards the right and look to the left. Inhale back to center. Awesome. Come back to sitting in your chair pose. Take another deep breath in. Find the main line. Extend the legs and take a toe to knee. Toe to knee we call this stag. Again, push your hips up like bridge pose. Lean back. Pretend that we're in flash dance and there's water just pouring down on us. It's a nice sexy pose. And then slowly let the head come back up and take the leg across the body. You'll be in a twist. So it should feel like the fabric's pulling your ribs away from your hip. If you got handles, you can hold on to them. If not, just take your hands up the fabric and look over your right shoulder. Now here comes a transition that's a little strange. You'll turn around to face the back. So your right leg, the one that's crossed over, heel toes towards the corner, and then you'll turn around and you'll be in a lunge. So make any adjustments you need. If you need to come out and sink the shoulders back in, do it. Make sure that your knee is on top of your ankle and you're pressing into the back leg and the back thigh is firm and strong. Keep your arms up. And then take your arms out to a T. Tuck the thumbs in. Make fists. Engage the arms. Draw your belly in and your ribs in. And then take a twist. Opening up towards the left side. Inhale, twist the other direction. Towards the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open twist. Almost like a warrior two. And then pivot all the way back to full twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. One more just like that. Opening it up. Warrior two. Closing the hip. And then taking it into twist. Stay here for just another breath. Inhale, come back to center. Reach up with your hands. Let the left knee drag down. Just so you're underneath the plumb line, take your left foot to meet the right. Pull your shoulders down, bend your knees, and you'll float around to face the front. Good, reach your arms up. Exhale, tuck the thumbs in, rock forward to the plank pose. Just to reset. Inhale, rock back. Bring the left toe to knee. Take that lean back, broaden your collarbones. Lengthen the neck. Don't let your shoulders creep up by your ears. Stay engaged. And then lift the sternum towards your chin. Head comes up last. Take the leg across the body. Twist. Pour weight into the right hip so you feel the fabric pulling the ribs away from the hip. Look over the shoulder. Breathe. Now here's the transition. All I do is look over the right shoulder, heel toe the left foot towards the corner, and then all the way to the back of the mat. Readjust, make any adjustments you need. Back leg is strong. Hug it in towards the midline. Engage the inner thigh. Knee is right on top of the ankle, and your chest is lifted, ribs are in. Take your arms out to a T. Ground the back foot, think warrior two. Breathe. Weights in the shoulders, but your core is still engaged. Inhale, twist back towards the back wall, and then all the way into a twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, warrior two to the right. Inhale, back to the center, and exhale, twist to the left. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, warrior two. Pause. Readjust, plant the feet, root down. Big breath in and take that twist all the way over towards the left. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Twist. Inhale, back to center. Let the right knee just graze the floor. Maybe to step the left leg back, grab a hold of the main line. Right foot comes to meet the left, and pull yourself up, knees in, and swing around. Reach your arms back up. Exhale, rock forward. Inhale, rock back. Grab the main line. This time, as you rock forward, the right leg picks up and kicks back. Bend the knee like you're gonna kick your butt, like bird pose. And then slowly bring the knee up and kick it back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, up and over the hurdle, like warrior three. Inhale up, exhale back. One more, inhale up, exhale back. Inhale, lift it up there and hold it up there. Toe to knee, maybe put it in a tree. And take the fabric overhead. Good. Go ahead and bring the right foot down. Awesome. Take your right leg over the fabric. So it's right behind the knee. And then find some tension in the fabric. Rock forward. And maybe take a lean back. Push your hips forward. Breathe. No death grip. You could even find some freedom with your arms. Maybe interlace behind your back. Grab a hold of the fabric. Bring it back. Awesome. Take the fabric to your ankle. Bring the fabric into the left hand, reach your right arm back. It's the best dancing Shiva you've ever done. Right hand comes to the fabric, left arm opens up, take it out to the side. Take it back into the left hand, open up, dancing Shiva. Inhale, open up, Pada Uttanasana. One more time. Look back. Awesome. Bend the leg that's in the fabric. You may need to come underneath your plumb line. Reach your arms up. Come up on your tippy toe. You'll push straight down. When you push straight down, you'll have the least amount of swing. So don't kick forward, but push straight down. Okay? Slowly bring yourself up. The left knee comes toe to knee. Find your balance. Breathe. Now, the knee that's bent, take the left shoulder, that's the left knee's bent, take that shoulder in front. So you've got one fabric behind, so you're hugging it in, and the other one's in front. Now the leg goes behind, so in the back, out to the side, grab your ankle, and place your foot in a tree. So your tree pose could be right at the thigh, it could be at your calf, just not on your knee. And then see if you can find some balance. Breathe. Maybe you grow your branches. Get a mudra fruit happening. You have the option to peace finger the big toe and extend out. If you're leaning way out here, then you're not really in the pose. Keep the knee bent. Coming back. Take this leg back behind, left arm comes around. Good. And then your back leg, the fabric's right on top of the ankle. Bend your knees, come into a little squat. Shift your grip, so the arms are facing away, the palms are facing away. So if you're like this, this is called external rotation. Internal rotation, the palms face away and the shoulders come in. So make sure your palms are facing away. Pull your shoulders down, get taller. Get a little lighter. Right leg comes forward like a pistol squat. Now here's my little trick. The right knee will bend, the left leg will extend, and I'll pull down with my arms. Floating reindeer pose. And then step down. Good. Find your balance. Bring your hands into prayer. If you need to make any adjustments, you need to hop underneath your plumb line, anything like that, do it. Spread your toes. Take your arms out. Good. Imagine that you got a big ball of energy in between your hands. Fan your fingers in, grab it, make fists. Bend the wrists, the elbows, take the shoulders down and back. Squeeze the shoulders down, and then push out slow like you're pushing through mud. Engage the fingers, fan them in like an evil queen. Yes, come here. Roll the shoulders back, push the hands forward, shine them like stars. Bring it in, wrist, elbows, and then raise the roof again. Good. This time, take your hands behind your head, elbows wide, and you'll grab the main line. So not the handle if you have handles, but the main line. Grab both pieces of fabric so you can see right behind the head. Elbows stay wide, like paradise arms. Find something that's not moving. Get a focal point that's right in front of you. Maybe it's me. Take a deep breath in. Kick into your left foot. Pull with your arms. Kick with your foot. The more you walk your hands down the fabric, the higher the leg will get hiked up. Take another deep breath in. Kick and reach. Pull and keep. Kick. That's it. Smile. Balance. Standing leg is strong. One more. And then slowly release. Good. If you have the handles, grab your handles. If you don't, this may be challenging, but you can do it without it. You're going to take a little bend and extend. Left knee stays bent and extend. If you're like, I want handles, handles are awesome, let us know. We can make you a hammock. And then stay here. Bring your hands down. Knee comes down, shin down. So think cat, cow, and pigeon. As you lean back, it's like a pigeon and a cow hybrid. And as you come forward, round the upper back, tuck the tail like a scared little kitty cat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Now, if you like to take this up, step it up a little. On the round, try lifting the knee. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Maybe lift the knee. Maybe you kick it out. This could be like a handstand prep. Maybe you never touch the knee down. You decide what kind of workout do you want tonight. Maybe you're done with it and you just want a resting pigeon. Take 2 more breaths. This pigeon pose, since the left hip is elevated, keep the right heel underneath the booty. Come down on forearms. Stay active and strong in the left leg. You should feel this in your hip flexor, your left hip flexor, your quad, the psoas. And don't forget to breathe. Pigeon pose. It's a fiery one. It's a heavy hip opener. Soften what you can soften. And then come all the way forward. Bend the left knee. And take a child's pose. Take the leg out of the fabric. Just take a moment. Feel the hip crease. Feel the rebound. And we've got the other side to do. Inhale from the back of the heart. The fabric should be behind you. If it's not, get there. I like to use my arm strength to pull myself up. And again, you're flossing the fabric right behind your back. Bring it underneath your shoulders. Good. Reach your arms up. And as you exhale, tuck the thumbs and make fists. Come forward, fly. Push your hips forward like plank. Don't let your butt stick out. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, come forward. Good. On this next one, hands come to the fabric. The left leg kicks back like warrior 3. Or bird. Keep the leg bent. Engage the hamstring. Engage the booty. Breathe. And then on the inhale, draw the knee up. Try and knee yourself in the chest. And then kick it all the way back strong. Inhale, bring it up. Hiya, kick it back. Getting so much stronger, crunching the abdominals. Whew. 2 more, you got this. Up and over the hurdle. Last one, hold it up there. And then see if you can maybe put it in a tree. And see if you can take the fabric in front of you. Awesome. And then just bring the left leg down. Take the left leg up and over the fabric so the fabric's underneath your knee. Push your hands in the fabric. Make sure you're centered underneath the plumb line. Take a big breath in, come up onto the ball of the right foot and lean forward. Strong back leg, belly is in, ribs are in, front foot's relaxed, no death grip, maybe even you find some freedom with your arms. Hug the thighs, maybe interlace behind the back, open up the chest. Ooh. Grab a hold. One more breath. And then take the leg into the fabric. So the leg is straight. It's right at the ankle, the foot's hanging out. Grab the fabric with both hands with the right hand. Reach the left arm open, dancing Shiva. Again, root down through your heel, your big toe mound, your pinky. Your standing leg is concrete. Lift up on your kneecap, firm the thigh. Bring the left hand to the fabric and open it up. And just because we have support doesn't mean that we get lazy in the pose. Stay active in your body. This allows you actually to focus more on refining all the muscles that work during this pose. Take it back to Padangusthasana. Bring it in. Think about that scissoring action with the thighs. Last one. Good. And then take the fabric to the arch of the foot. Make sure that your toes are hanging out and your heel hangs out. And then make sure you're underneath the plumb line. You need to hop. Come up onto the ball of the right foot. And you're pulling straight down. You're pushing the foot straight down. Don't kick it out. Press it straight down. Straight down, slow and controlled. The right leg comes up to stand. Here we are again. Find your balance. Now the right knee's lifted so the right shoulder comes in front. Stay engaged in your core. Breathe. If you've got a friend near you, maybe they will still you. If you're swinging. Good. Now the right leg goes behind, in the back. Take it out to the side, and then your hand is free to help place the foot in the thigh or at the calf. Breathe. Find a place where you can be and maintain the breath. If you need to keep holding on, hold on. If you've got it, press your shoulder into the fabric. Bring in the floating ribs, broaden your collarbones, and see if you can open up the arms, grow the branches of your tree. Maybe find a mudra fruit. Stay here, or take this further, peace finger the big toe, and extend out. And if you're leaning way out there, you're not really in the pose, bend the knee. It's okay to be here. This is not nothing. Good, slowly let that go. Now, you'll take the shoulder behind, right? And the fabric's right on top of the ankle. You can see it right there, okay? Take a squat. But you're sitting up tall, you're not collapsed. Your belly is engaged. Inch and rotate your arms so your palms are facing away. Okay, that's really important. Protects your shoulders. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Here's the trick. The left leg extends. All right? Big belly breath. The left leg will bend. The right leg extends. Toe to knee. Floating reindeer. Pull the shoulders down. Take a breath. Maybe float the leg all the way down. Make any adjustments you need. If you lost the foot, get right back in. It's the right top of the foot in the fabric. Spread the left toes. Big breath in, reach your arms up. Find that big ball of energy. Fan the fingers in like an evil queen. Make fists, bend the elbows, bring the shoulders back, and then push out like you're pushing through mud. Hold the elevator open, and then fan your fingers in. Bend the elbows, get the strong man pose, fierce, and then push it forward. Come here. Bring it back. Push it all the way up. Look up at your hands and take your hands behind your head. Find the main line and bring it behind your head. So just like that, elbows stay wide. Spread the left toes, strong standing leg, re-engage it. Find that focal point, something that's not moving. Dancers usually a very serious, concentration, focus pose. So see if you can soften the face. Kick and pull. Kick into the foot, pull with the arms. Kick and pull. That's it, you got it. Keep kicking, keep pulling. And then slowly release it. If you got the handles, you can use them here to take the little bends, the little lunges. Right leg stays bent. If you don't have them, find your balance. You can do it. Look, ma, no hands. And then bring your hands down. Bring the knee down, shin down. You're in tabletop. Almost like a tiger pose. But both hands are down, shoulders are right on top of your wrist, roll your arm bones back to press your shoulder blades. Cat-cow. Just like cat-cow pigeon. The cat is the rounding. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round, maybe draw the knee up. What you do to one side, always do the other side. Maybe kick the leg out. You're going for some extra fire tonight. Hold it. Maybe never touch it down. Woo! And then take maybe one more. And come down on forearms. Be in pigeon pose. Heel is right underneath the booty. Strong back leg. Feel that dull sticky pull in the hip and the psoas. The psoas is a bugger of a muscle. Goes around, it starts about T12, wraps around your hip, and attaches to your thigh. It's the only muscle that attaches your spine to your thigh. So it can cause a lot of lower back pain. It's also your fight-flight muscle. Muscle that contracts when you get that shock, that stress, that anxiety, that punch in the gut. That's your psoas contracting. So lengthening the psoas is really therapeutic. Once you have talked so much you don't even realize how long we've been here. Maybe you have. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. And then slowly just release the leg. Take a child's pose. Feel the rebound. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Come up and then come up to the knees. See if you can get the fabric underneath the shoulders again. And sitting in your chair pose. This time, interlace your hands behind your head. Take your legs a little wider, like a, almost like goddess pose. Let's do goddess. best goddess ever. Take the knees wider since you got the support with the shoulders. And then hands behind your head. Lean to the right, come up onto the left heel. Take a lean back. It's like we're at the beach. And then pretend that you're dodging the bullet in the Matrix. Lean all the way back, like a ninja. Bend into the left leg, straighten the right. Inhale, coming through center. Lean back a little further. Straighten the left, bend the right. Moving like a moving meditation. Going back and forth. Making this feel good. Good, and then holding it back in the goddess pose. Alright, hold on to your main line. Pull down and see if you feel that relief in the shoulders. You'll feel light in your feet. Good. And then straighten your right leg. Good. Can you find your plumb line? Make sure you're underneath it. Left leg can come in just a little. Breathe. See if you can engage the right thigh and lift it up. Bring it back down. Lift up, engage right here, and bring it down. Just one more. Lift it even if it just comes up a little bit. Bring it back down. Bend it to the right leg. Straighten the left. Other side. Engage the thigh. Lift it up and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift it up. Hold and lower down. Bend both legs. Take that lean back and get a little relief. And then pull down. See if you can lift both legs up. Bring them down. And then hop your legs together. Yeah. Reach the legs back. And hold on to your back. Make your body one piece. So squeeze the inner thighs. Lift the hips up. Spill the pelvic bowl back. Take that lean back. And then pull your whole body up all at once. Excellent. Take the fabric like a shoulder strap. Like you have a strap. And take it over to the right so you can adjust it if you need to make it smaller or maybe wider. Inhale back to center, over to the other side. You want to have tension in the fabric. Inhale back to center. Take it back and then bring it forward. Now this is where it might get a little weird, but I think this feels amazing. I love this pose. You'll make almost like Ardha Uttanasana, a forward fold, but your chest is in the fabric. So the fabric comes right underneath the girls. So like a tube top, right at the rims there. And just hang for a moment. And check the time. Awesome, okay. Hanging for a moment here. This feels good. You could also push forward. I'll bring it back. I like a little dead man's hang. Good. And then step your right foot forward, left foot back. Bring your right hand to your knee or your shin. Back foot's about 45 degrees. Think triangle pose. Maybe stagger the right foot so you're not on a tightrope. Take a big breath in and rotate the chest open. Reach the left arm open. So it's like you're getting support right underneath your armpit. Equal weight in your fingers, toes. Open this up. And slowly bring it down. Good. Pour your weight forward. left foot comes forward. Set it up well, 45 degrees with the back leg. Right foot staggers. Not heel to heel, but a little bit further out. Left hand is on the shin or the thigh. And then you just are rotating your chest. Open. And your ribs can stay, the weight can stay in the fabric. But stay engaged in your legs. Work the feet. Root down. Nice supported triangle pose. Right hand grabs the fabric and you'll just pull yourself up to standing. If you're looking for a little extra, hop switch. Just a little extra. And it's time for upside down time, some inversion. So I'm gonna face the back so you guys can see what's happening here. So the fabric goes right to your tailbone. And it likes to ride up, so keep your hands down here. Kind of like you're a casual cowboy. So cinch the fabric in between your forefinger and your thumb. And then you're putting on your cowboy belt. Okay, come up on your tiptoes to do that. And then stay underneath the plumb line. You'll put your weight in there, and it's a little awkward. Legs come out wide, and they wrap around the front. And then I can move my hands. All right, but they have to come around the front. They cannot go through the middle, and they cannot do this. All right, they have to go out and around. Now to come out, left leg comes out to the side, come up halfway, right leg comes off, and then you'll bring the fabric right back to the shoulders. Okay, and this is where you can rest. Everyone has a different tolerance for going upside down. So if you feel like your eyes are bugging out of your head, that's a good way to come up. Remember, chin to chest is the way up. If you are an experienced inverter and you want something to play with, one of my favorite things to do, bring your toes heel together, hands in prayer. This is called self-healing pose. Now, if you take your arms out wide, not a lot of weight in your hands, but just your fingertips are touching down and your hands are wide. And you will walk around, so spin around, and your arms stay out wide. Toes are still together, and then you'll slowly untwist, and you'll get this really awesome stretch in your lat and your armpit. We call it a washing machine, it feels awesome. And then you can spin as fast or as slow to the other side. And then you untwist the other direction. Cool. Another fun thing to do is to take your legs all the way up. So you're wrapping them all the way up. Your legs are straight, wrapped in, and your hands are right by your ears. If you push in your hands, you'll be in the best handstand you've ever been in. Best handstand in the middle of the room. Working your alignment. Making sure that your elbows are straight. Squeeze your thighs. And then when you come down, you'll just slowly lower down. Let the weight come out of your hands. Maybe interlace them behind your back. Let's check. You could also walk your hands forward. Big cat stretch. And just breathe. Relax your head and your neck. I do have a really fun exit strategy. Normal exit strategy is you reach up for your fabric here and you take one leg out at a time and you come up. But if you want a little something extra. We call this a cheating angel. You'll reach up for the fabric above your shins, and you'll take your left leg out. So it's like a half butterfly. So that's step one. All right. Step two is that you pull yourself up even more, and this foot is going out that way. So this is the front, this is the back. So your right foot goes out to the back, and the left leg comes into stag. So as I pull myself up, right leg extends out, left leg stags. And I'm not facing the right way, but that's okay. Bring it out, and I'll do it the other way so you can see. So, again, if you're in inversion, that's where it comes from. Legs out wide, they wrap around the front. Right leg extends, come up, come up, come up. And you're sitting up in this awkward, like, reverse pigeon. The left leg shoots out, the right leg bends. We call this a cheating angel. Ta-da! So the right leg bends, the other one straightens. And then you bring it down, and you can sneak it out. If you didn't get that, don't worry, it's not a big deal. It is time for final rest. So final rest, open up your hammock wide. And you'll get all the way back inside. If you're like, I don't feel like going back inside, you can lay down and put your feet up. But go back into your little cocoon. And just imagine that you are a caterpillar. And you have spun a beautiful cocoon. A place for you to transform. A place for you to dissolve all of the tension in the body. Every inhale, every exhale sinks you deeper and deeper. Imagine that you've got a divine light coming in through the crown of your head. And if you didn't know, we have about 72,000 energy channels running through the body called nadis. Imagine the breath as a beautiful light shining through the channels, like light shining through a prism, creating rivers of rainbows, filling up the entire body, flooding the heart, flooding the arms, the legs, cooling at the belly. Just take a few moments to be with yourself. Know that right here, right now, in this moment, you're perfect. Please rest, relax, and let you know when the time is up. Loka, loka, samasta, samasta, sukhino bhavantu, loka, loka, samasta, samasta, sukhino bhavantu, sukhino bhavantu. Deepen your inhalation. Reach your arms overhead, take that big good morning stretch and reach. And roll over onto your side into a fetal pose. Don't think too much about it. Just come fetal. Take a moment to remember your intention and seal your practice with gratitude. No matter what you did or didn't do tonight, we're all the same. Divine human beings, worthy of love, belonging, and peace. You know that when you're in that place of gratitude, love, and kindness, so am I. Make your way up to a comfortable seat. Sit up tall so your spine is both alert but relaxed. And bring your hands right to heart center. Take the left hand and the right hand over the left so you can feel the vibration of the Om. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale to Om. Luka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu means may all beings have peace. May the peace you found tonight may you take it with you. Share it with the world. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for watching, for sharing this practice with me. If you are interested in signing up for our virtual classes, We also do ground classes. Go to circusoul.com, the virtual studio. If you purchase for 2 weeks, I think it's $59, then when we return to open doors, you'll have 2 weeks of classes. If you're from far away and you have a hammock, please follow us. We'll also be offering some other live streaming classes for free as well. And if you need a hammock, let us know. We can hook you up with a hammock. I tie them, we sell them, we'll tell you how to install it, and all of that jazz. So thank you, and have a good night. Thanks, Lisa. Bye.